Pakistan held several events to mark Solidarity Day with Muslims who live in the Indian-controlled part of the disputed territory of Kashmir. Marches were held in several cities, including Peshawar, with participants stressing their belief that Kashmir should be an integral part of Pakistan. At a ceremony in Peshawar's main hall, children with toy guns played the role of Indian soldiers killing Kashmiri girls before they were saved by Kashmiri fighters. In Armenia, members of a hardline opposition group rallied on Yerevan's Republic Square to show damage done to their cars by police during a recent rally. The Founding Parliament group, which wants to oust the current government, said they were stopped on the highway by police during an auto march to the breakaway Azerbaijani region of Nagorno-Karabakh on January the 31st and assaulted while their cars were damaged. Police towed away at least 3 cars in the square, putting an end to the rally. In Kyrgyzstan, an anti-gay group has rallied in Bishkek to protest against what it called paedophilia and homosexuals, and against NGOs that support gay rights. Some 20 demonstrators gathered in front of the main Kyrgyz government building with posters saying, "Preserve our traditions, our way of life, our values." The protest comes weeks before a debate in Parliament over a much-criticised bill banning dissemination of what it calls homosexual propaganda, similar to a controversial Russian law. In the Afghan capital Kabul, the US Embassy is teaming up with Afghan orphanages to produce television and radio documentaries about the lives of orphans. The government officials said the programs would run on TV and radio for the next 18 months, and the US Embassy would finance the $1.4 million cost. There are an estimated 13,000 children living in private and public orphanages in Afghanistan. In Georgia, an ombudsman and government officials met representatives of ethnic minorities to discuss opportunities for them to study their native languages. Among those at the talks were representatives of the minority Kurd, Kist, Dagestani and Udi communities in Georgia. Georgia's Council on Ethnic Minorities will soon advise the Education Ministry to create native language teaching programs in schools. In Tajikistan, a delegation led by Deputy Prime Minister awarded a government apartment to a woman who gave birth to quadruplets. Gulshan Majnunova, who is 26 years old, gave birth to a boy and 3 girls in Dushanbe on January the 30th. She said all of the babies, who have not yet been named, are in good health. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.